YouTube, what up though? It's your boy Midwest Mellow, back with a quick video for the NBA playoffs. So I just want to give y'all the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference matchups. I'm gonna start out west. Uh, the Lakers don't have a H seed matchup yet due to um, the HC situation, and they're having a play-in. So I guess I'll start with East first, so then I can explain to y'all how the West HC fight will work. So out East, you got number 1 Milwaukee versus number 8 Orlando. You got number 2 Toronto versus number 7 Brooklyn. I commend Brooklyn because they got in there. Well, they pretty much been in there, but they got in there without Kyrie and without KD. Next, you got Boston versus Philadelphia. That's going to be a good matchup. Obviously, I got Boston winning that. I don't buy into Embiid. Actually, Ben Simmons is injured, so it's actually more leaning towards Boston at this point. And then you got the 4 and 5 matchup with Miami versus Indiana. I think that'll be a pretty even matchup, with Miami probably coming out on top. So as we move out west, like I said, the Lakers do not have a matchup just yet. But the Clippers, number 2 Clippers, going against number 7 Mavericks. You got the number 3 Nuggets versus number 6 Utah Jazz. And you got number 4 Thunder versus number 5 Rockets. I think that is going to be the best first round matchup we've had in a while due to Russ and Chris Paul basically just swapping squads. As far as this play-in, tonight is the last game for the 4 teams that are fighting for that H seed. So you got Portland taking on Brooklyn tonight. I'll be watching that. Grizzlies versus Milwaukee is happening right now. I haven't been watching. I saw some highlights, but I think the Grizzlies were up due to Antetokounmpo not being there. Got the Phoenix Suns versus Dallas. Phoenix, I'm watching that right now. Phoenix is destroying those guys. I think by a good 25 points. And then you got the Spurs versus the Utah Jazz tonight. I'll be watching that as well. Obviously, I'm rooting for the Portland Trailblazers. I like to see my boy Melo get up in the playoffs, and I know Damian Lillard and what's my boy's name? I can't even remember his name, but he I like that them two as a backcourt, and so that's gonna be real good. But now I want to talk about how these teams can get in. So basically, here's what needs to happen for each team in the race for the eighth to how to get in. So basically, if the Blazers win and then Grizzlies, Suns, and the Spurs lose, they get the eighth seed. If the Blazers lose and are lost by any 2 Grizzlies, Suns, or Spurs, they can still get in. But they'll be eliminated if Blazers lose, and any of those 2 teams I named, which is Grizzlies, Suns, and Spurs, if they win, then the Blazers will be eliminated. So this is how Memphis gets in. So if the Grizzlies win, which I think they did, or they will, and the Blazers lose, then Memphis gets seeded. Also, if the Grizzlies win and the Blazers win, but the Suns and the Spurs lose, then they get in. Let me make sure I'm explaining that right. So if the Grizzlies win and the Blazers win, or the Suns and the Spurs all lose, then the Grizzlies get seeded. And the Grizzlies get eliminated if they lose and the wins by either the Suns or Spurs happen, then they're automatically eliminated. Next, we got Phoenix. Phoenix can get seeded if the Suns win and the Blazers and the Grizzlies both lose. Also, if the Suns win and the Blazers or the Grizzlies lose. And if they lose, if the Suns lose, which they are not probably going to lose, The score right now is 104 to 79 with 11:30 in the fourth. Um, if they lose, then they're out of there. And then you got San Antonio. Um, they can be seeded if the Spurs win and Blazers, Grizzlies, and Suns all lose. Also, if Spurs win and lost by any two of Blazers, Grizzlies, or Suns, then they get in. And they're eliminated if they lose tonight. To be honest, I like Utah, um, but I don't think they'll win tonight. And they're already in the playoffs, so they don't have anything to worry about. Uh, so what that leaves 16 different um, outcome possibilities. Um, Out of all of those 16 possibilities, 9 of them include the Blazers getting the eighth seed, so they have the biggest chance to get in, which I would have thought. Even though um, Phoenix has pretty much won all of their games, their record just wasn't as good. So I'll be looking for y'all to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all think about tonight's seeding games. Who do y'all think is gonna get in there? And whoever gets in that eighth spot, do you think that they'll give the Lakers a run for their money? So let me know, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. All right, I'm up out of here. Deuces.